Hey guys, it's your favorite auntie, and I'm back with another video. And I am talking about Nelly and Ashanti possibly doing a reality show. That's what the word on the street is. Rumor has it. Now, everything in this video is my opinion, it is all alleged, and it is for entertainment purposes only. So recently, Ashanti was on Entertainment Tonight, and she was asked the question, would she be open to a reality show? And she said yes, she would be. And ever since then, even really before that interview, there have been rumors that they may be doing a reality show. And I believe it. I really believe that they are going to do a reality show. Everyone knows that Nelly is not new to this. He had his show before. What was the name of it? Was it actually Nellyville? And I actually liked his reality show. He had that show at the time, and it featured his now ex, Chantel Jackson. And I don't remember how many seasons it was. I don't think it was too many. But I'm not the biggest fan on couple reality shows because they usually won't last after the reality show. Now his relationship with Chantel that did last for many, many years after the reality show. But here's the problem. The way people critique reality shows now is not the same as the way they critique shows when he had his last show. I don't know that they even understand the totality of what they're signing on for. Yes, they have a lot of people who support them. There are a lot of people that are rooting for them, but there are also a lot of people who will then start to pick apart everything that they see on the show. Some of it is just editing, some of it is really that's how they are. And they have always been private yet somewhat open. I think more so open now than before, but when they were dating previously, Ashanti and Nelly, you see pictures and you see them out and they wasn't as open. This time around, they're more open with, being seen, being filmed and all that. But I think this is taking it to a different level when you open up the floodgates on a reality show. Now, am I going to watch? Absolutely, I'm going to watch. And am I going to react to it? Absolutely. I'm not a reaction channel, but I'm definitely going to cover that. And I don't mean to do it in a negative way or anything. I'm just going to talk about the show and what people are saying about the show and my thoughts about the show because I would like to see that. As you can see, prior videos that I've done on Nelly Ashanti and been kind of following them since they've reconnected. So I absolutely am open to covering it. But I just think that, man, whew, that's going to be a lot to navigate, in my opinion, especially because rumor has it that they're already married. So you're going to start off your marriage with a reality show and you already have a baby. So I don't know if they're just looking at saying, hey, we're just going to do a special and that's all it's going to be. And maybe it won't be a consistent running show. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm hoping that that's all it is. I'm hoping that it's not going to be a consistent running show and that maybe it's just going to be a special. I think that would be great. Just because I love to see the longevity of their relationship. I don't, especially with them being married, I don't want to see so many people having their opinion about it in a new marriage. Marriage is already hard enough, especially that first year, especially going into it with a child as well. And you don't need cameras all in your face. And then you don't want to be on camera trying to pretend like everything's great. And then you having all these problems behind closed doors. And the next thing you know, they're not even together anymore. So you guys have to let me know what you think about that because I'm just not wanting to see that a long running show for them. I'm going to watch if they do have it, but I just don't think it would be healthy for their relationship. And you guys can let me know if you feel the same way. Also, I have included in the thumbnail, I have Chantel included in that. And the reason why is because I'm talking about the reality show, and we know that Nelly had previously did a reality show, and Chantel was featured on it. But also because I want to speak to some recent social media video where she went live, and the question was asked to her, why did her and Nelly break up? She gets that every time she goes live. And so a lot of people had an opinion about the fact that she was speaking on their breakup, which I don't understand why, because she's constantly asked that. Now, she answered that years ago when she appeared on The Real. You can find it on YouTube. She talked about why they broke up, and it pretty much is the same response now. But so many people were like, why are you speaking on it? Y'all not together anymore. You're just hating and you're just jealous of Ashanti. I really don't feel like that's the case with her. I really feel like if every time you go live, you're promoting your business and people keep coming on there asking you what happened, what happened, what happened, what happened. She has the right to say, okay, this is what happened, which she said before that it just didn't work out, that she initially wanted space to see if they would be able to come together or if they would have to end up going their separate ways. So I think it started off with her wanting the space, and then I think it turned into, yeah, he was good with it and he had moved on. But I just don't think that people should criticize her so hard because she decided to speak on it. Now, if she's saying something every single week and she constantly keeps bringing up the relationship, then I would take issue with it because he has moved on. It just wouldn't bode well to keep bringing it up. But I just think people just love the drama and are wanting to find any reason they can to just hate on her. I don't think she's sitting around depressed because her and Nelly not together, and I don't feel like she's sitting around like, oh my God, what am I gonna do? He's marrying someone else. They weren't even together for years before he even got with Ashanti. According to Nelly, they've been broken up since 2019. According to her, they've been broken up, I think, since what, 2020? 2021, something like that. Regardless of what the timeline is, he was not with her at the time when he decided to get back with Ashanti. And that's my opinion about it. I didn't have a problem with her speaking about it, but a lot of people did. But I mean, when have you been in a relationship with someone and somebody asks you, well, what happened with such and such, especially if they were used to you being with a certain person, and they may not have seen your post about what happened, and they ask you, and you're just like, oh yeah, so this is what happened, and it's not that big of a deal. So I don't know. I just think that people was just running with it, and it was doing way too much. So now we're back. We're fast forward. He's entering to a reality show. I think it's going to be quite different than what it was before. We do know that on his last reality show, it also featured his niece and nephew because, his sister had passed away. So he had them in the household. They're grown now. I would love to see how lives have changed for them. We also saw his daughter, who's also grown now, and she has a son of her own. So now he is a grandparent. And then we've seen pictures of his daughter's mom, and look like they are awesome grandparents together. So if all of that is featured on the reality show, I think it would be really nice. Again, I'm looking for a special and not really a long running show, but either way, I'm going to support it. If they decide to do it, but I'm going to be holding my breath. It's almost like, do you guys remember when Michelle from Destiny's Child said that she was going to do a reality show with her then engaged boyfriend? What was his name, or fiance? I forgot, what, Chad something. Remember that? And everybody was posting, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And she was like, you guys. And guess what? They did it. And guess what? They didn't even make it. That's what this is reminding me of. Like, ooh, child, don't do it, don't do it. But nevertheless, we're going to support either way. So you guys let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. And be sure to catch my prior videos if you're a Nelly and Ashanti fan, and continue to support the channel. Talk to you guys on the next video.